What's going on, MCOC Nation, and welcome to another Alliance War. Sorry I'm not doing it, the normal broadcast style I used to do it in. It takes a lot of time. Anyway, this war is against RIP, R to the I to the P. And, yeah, man, so this war is actually from a few weeks ago. I'm way behind on getting war videos out. Not that y'all expect them from me anyway, but we brought in Blade, we brought in Sparky, we brought in Drax. So let's get into this first fight. This is the first war since the Blade Day. So I'm really excited about bringing in Blade. So excited that I actually bring in Drax to this first fight against the unknown skill champion who turned out to be Black Panther. Now, these first couple of fights, I wanted to save my champions like Blade, like Sparky for the later tiers in the map. Because these first couple of nodes, I mean, they're really face roll. There's really nothing special about the nodes that you should be aware of. So you can really bring just about anybody and you can work it. I mean, as you can see, Drax here, he's not even awakened, but, he stacks a few bleeds. I think I just had 4 on right there. Black Panther bleeds out. We get the full attack bonus, and we are on to the next one. So, yeah, like I said, I'm way behind on war videos. Doing it the way I was doing it before takes an extremely long amount of time that I don't have. So yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, so we're moving. The screen is jumping because jumping between different cuts and different days and whatnot. It is moving on to a science champion. Now, going in. I was thinking about bringing in Blade, but again, early on, nothing too special. There is the Power Lock 1 that I sort of use for healing sometimes. Oh, I surprised myself. I did bring in Blade, and it's against a Miles Morales. So the goal here essentially is to stack a few bleeds, build up the power, and then just kind of launch the special one. Seeing as how I have the special 1 lock, I can't launch the special 2. I'm locked down. Anyway, one thing I like to do when I go up against these special 1 lock node is not throw the special 1 right away, but I think right now I'm running about 1 point in willpower, and the special lock 1 acts as a debuff, and I actually heal throughout the fight. So I don't know if you would notice, but I did take a couple of hits there. It knocked me down to about 87%, but before the fight ends, I managed to heal back up to 100% just by using the willpower mastery that you'll find in the defensive section of your mastery tree. So moving forward, things were kind of funky. I'm actually still learning how to move with my teammates here along this path. Sometimes I feel like I'm back up. I don't know if I'm leading. Anyway, this next node is an awakened 5-star mutant. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, could it be Iceman, Archangel? I'm not quite sure, but I decided to bring in Drax anyway. Thankfully, it paid off because it ended up being a Magneto. So yeah, again, go here, just hit him, punch him in the face a couple times, stack a couple of bleeds. One thing I've noticed with Drax though, over the few wars that I've brought him in with me, he doesn't really hit that hard. Now granted, it's something I kind of known about him, but I feel like he has been a pretty decent Alliance War attacker for me. He has a pretty decent health pool as a 5-star, although he's unawakened. As you can see, decent damage there on the special 2. Got the bleeds, and the bleeds over their duration of life, I guess you can say. They do work. So I think that's why I keep bringing them in. I really haven't found anybody else that I would sub in that 3rd spot, because Blade and Sparky have sort of taken residence as permanent additions to my Alliance War team. I haven't decided whether or not I want to, give that spot to Ghost Rider so I can run with the Trinity, or whether or not I want to bring in a Dormammu. Or I don't have a Mephisto Phillips as a 4-star or a 5-star yet, so it wouldn't be that. This next node, as you see, is an awakened 4-star science champion, so I'm thinking a SpiderMan of some sort, but it ends up being a yellow jacket. Not too difficult to fight. I don't think I looked at the nodes, or at least I didn't see them as I'm doing this voiceover now for it. Um, but I did see that he had the pessimist node, which gave him the armor up and the resilience and all that above 75% health. But I worked into a special 2 because the special 1 can be somewhat difficult to dodge if you don't get your distance right. So you effectively dodge the special 2, launch the special 1, doesn't do too much damage. And again, work him up to special 2 and we'll get the KO. Full attack bonus, intact, give us all those points. Because we'll take them. Because we need them. Because we're trying to win. Because this is Alliance War, Season 1. We got Tier 5 basic catalysts up for grabs. We got 6-star crystal hero shards up for grabs. And we're in like gold 2 or something. I don't know. Okay, so this next node up. Mutant Champion, Resonance Cascade, all of that. Going in, I'm bringing Sparky because, I mean, hey, he has a class advantage. Shout out to Mutant Matt. Turns out being Archangel, so of course the goal anytime you play Sparky is to build poise. I don't build poise, outright all the time. Most of the time, I just, depending on who I'm fighting, I'll go in and decide to build poise naturally because, as you see, Archangel throws a special 1, and you get 2 poise charges just off the special 1 alone, and built them back up to special 1 again, built another 2 poise charges. So I don't really want to take all that time in the beginning of the fight just to build up those extra 7 poise charges that I need in order to get to the full 10. Simply because, I mean, as a 4-star champion, Stark Spidey hits extremely hard, even as a 4-star champion himself. So, yeah, I mean, just getting between 7 and 9 poise charges, you're golden. You are golden. So this next node is most definitely probably a Spider-Man, an OG Spider-Man, awakened science champion on this node, but turned out being Yellow Jacket. So again, this is actually a pretty good matchup, being that Stark Spidey is great for evading unavoidable special 1s, especially when a projectile. So that's the key here, is just not to get hit by the special 1, because I don't think I do too good of a job building them up to the special 2. But I'm doing okay right now. Sparky is really doing most of the work himself. You do see the dexterity's proc, but that 1 evade there does come up. Meaning that Sparky is doing his job, because he's a Spider-Man. He's supposed to evade attacks. That's what Spider-Man does. So there you go, just building up more poise charges, and now I am waiting for an opening to attack in, get the parry, launch the special 2, and that just about takes him out. Another couple of hits and he will be down, but the shot gets to him before I could. I wanted to end the fight with my own hand, but you know what? I'll take the full attack bonus victory any way I can get it, because we need the points. Because I tell my alliance all the time in our alliance chat that every point matters. Every point matters, and the reason I decided to do this war, although it's like weeks old, is because there's a clear example of why, well, not why, but it shows you how serious I am about that whole idea about every point making sense, about every point mattering. Anyway, mini boss time. We got OG Spider-Man. I'm bringing in Blade. The goal is get parries, get bleeds, get more parries, get more bleeds, launch some specials, get those crits, and end the fight as quickly as possible, because this Spider-Man, I see him just about every single war. If not him, someone like him. And he is giving me many problems in the weeks leading up to this. But Senor Blade makes this... He makes it, I don't want to say easy, because, no fight is easy, especially at, you're going up against a awakened 5-star OG Spider-Man. It's not easy, but he makes it simpler. Right there, I take a full 5-hit combo to the face because I didn't get out of the way of the special 1, and it's okay. Everything's okay. We are moving on. Hopefully we can get some boss action this war, because I have the health in my champs, I haven't died, and I'm ready. And I think the boss is a magic. And it is. So as you can see, magic is still noded. I don't show the nodes, but I do boost up. I have boosted, I mean. I was gonna, throw on some potions, but I decided not to. Blade is unawakened at this point, so I don't have the regen, but you know what? Magic is a dimensional being, so although she has, the plus 700% on the node that she already had, I think she was also getting plus 300% health and attack, another attack bonus, another health bonus. So her stats are actually pretty insane. But I'm gonna be quiet and just let you enjoy this masterpiece by Senor Blade. And it's at this point in the fight that my heart is racing. I'm super nervous. I'm like, crap, I actually took down this noted magic. Although it's with Blade, it took a lot of skill in order to get that done. Skills that I rented for the fight. So we got that boss down. As you'll see, I do believe the Iceman that was linking her was still up at the time. Um, we would go on to lose this war. So shout out to Rip for a good fight. You know, maybe we'll see you again. Maybe we won't. But until the next time, y'all stay blessed. Go Groots. I'm out.